Hello and welcome, everyone. Today, we're tackling a universally challenging experience, heartbreak. While the pain of a breakup can feel overwhelming, the Stoic philosophy offers a powerful framework for healing and growth. We'll explore 10 practical strategies to navigate this difficult time and emerge stronger on the other side. Let's begin. You loved someone so much, you thought they were the one and gave your heart completely. You believed they loved you too, or at least that's what you hoped for. But then something went wrong. Maybe they betrayed you, or the relationship ended suddenly. It feels like your whole world has come crashing down. It's so painful that sometimes there's no way out of the darkness. You might feel lost, questioning everything and even thinking you'll never trust or love anyone again. It's completely okay to feel this way, it's part of the process. But here's the thing, even though it feels impossible right now, you don't have to stay stuck in this pain. There's a way to turn this tough time into an opportunity for growth and healing. Today, we will dive into some Stoic methods that can help you navigate this breakup and come out stronger on the other side. These strategies are all about helping you cope with the pain, regain your confidence, and find hope again. So if you're struggling and unsure how to move forward, stick with me. Let's explore these powerful techniques together and start turning things around. 1. Face your feelings. When a relationship ends, it's like you're hit with a ton of bricks. You might feel overwhelmed by sadness, anger, or confusion. It's okay to feel these things, just as you would face a tough challenge in a game. Facing your emotions head-on is the first step in moving forward. Imagine your feelings are like a stormy sea. If you try to ignore them, it's like trying to sail a ship through a storm without a map or compass. Instead, you need to face the storm directly. It means acknowledging that it hurts and that it's okay to feel this way. It's not weak to cry or feel down, it's a part of the healing process. When you're in the thick of post-breakup emotions, it might feel like you're drowning. You might experience waves of different feelings. One moment you're sad, the next you're angry, and then you might feel a strange sense of relief. All of these emotions are valid and normal. The key is recognizing them for what they are, temporary states that will eventually pass. Think about it like this: emotions are like weather patterns, they come and go, sometimes predictably, sometimes not. Just as you wouldn't expect a rainstorm to last forever, your intense post-breakup feelings won't stick around indefinitely. But while they're here, it's vital to experience them fully. Negative emotions do not mean you need to wallow in them. Instead, it's about acknowledging them without judgment. Try this exercise. When you feel a strong emotion, name it. Say to yourself, "I'm feeling angry right now," or "This is sadness I'm experiencing." Naming your emotions can help you gain some distance from them and observe them more objectively. Stoicism teaches us that we can control how we respond to our feelings, even if we can't always control the emotions themselves. It's about recognizing that while you can't change the fact that the breakup happened, you can control how you deal with it. By accepting your emotions, you're not letting them control you. Instead, you're taking the first step toward understanding and managing them. This Stoic approach doesn't mean suppressing your feelings or pretending you're not hurt. It's quite the opposite. It's about facing your emotions with courage and rationality. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this feeling? Or how can I use this experience to grow stronger? By viewing your emotions as teachers rather than enemies, you're already on the path to healing. 2. Take care of yourself. After a breakup, it's common to neglect yourself. You might skip meals, stay up late, or lose interest in things you used to enjoy. But taking care of yourself is crucial. Think of it like this: you're a car just going through a rough patch. It won't run smoothly if you don't take it to the mechanic and give it some TLC. Self-care isn't just about physical health but also mental and emotional well-being. Start with the basics: eat nutritious foods, get regular exercise, and make sure you're sleeping well. It might initially seem challenging, but small steps can make a big difference. Try to set a daily routine that includes activities you enjoy and that help you relax. Real self-care is about consistently making choices that support your overall well-being. Nutrition is a great place to start. When dealing with heartbreak, you might be tempted to either overeat for comfort or lose your appetite entirely. Neither is good for you in the long run. Instead, try to maintain a balanced diet. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, like salmon or walnuts, can help boost your mood. Complex carbohydrates, like whole grains, can increase serotonin levels in your brain, helping you feel calmer and more focused. Exercise is another crucial component of self-care, especially after a breakup. It might be the last thing you feel like doing, but the benefits are enormous. Physical activity releases endorphins, which are natural mood lifters. It doesn't have to be intense, even a 20-minute walk can make a difference. A high-intensity workout might be more appropriate if you feel angry or frustrated. A gentle yoga session might be more suitable if you feel down and lethargic. Sleep is often overlooked but is vital for emotional healing. When going through a breakup, you might find yourself tossing and turning at night, replaying conversations in your head. Try to establish a calming bedtime routine. This could include reading a book, taking a warm bath, or practicing some light stretching. Avoid screens for at least an hour before bed, as the blue light can interfere with your sleep cycle. Mental self-care is just as important as physical self-care. This could involve practices like meditation or journaling. Meditation can help you learn to observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them. Start with just 5 minutes a day and gradually increase the duration. Journaling can be a great way to process emotions and clarify thoughts. Don't forget about social self-care. While you might feel like isolating yourself, maintaining connections with friends and family is crucial. You don't have to pretend to be happy, but spending time with people who care about you can provide comfort and perspective. 3. Learn and grow. Breakups, no matter how painful, are also opportunities for growth. Think of it like leveling up in a game. When you face challenges, you learn new skills and strategies that help you become stronger and more resilient. Similarly, reflecting on your relationship can help you understand more about yourself and what you want in the future. Take some time to think about what you've learned from this experience. Did you notice any patterns in how you or your partner behaved? Are there things you wish you had done differently? This isn't about blaming yourself or your ex, but understanding what went wrong and how to apply those lessons to future relationships. Start by reflecting on the positive aspects of the relationship. What did you enjoy? What made you happy? These are clues about what you value in a partner and a relationship. Maybe you discovered that you appreciate a partner who shares your sense of humor, or perhaps you realized how much you value intellectual conversations. Recognizing these positives can help you identify what to look for in future relationships. Next, consider the challenges you faced in the relationship. Were there communication issues, differences in values or life goals, incompatibilities in how you express or receive love? These aren't necessarily anyone's fault, but identifying them can help you understand what led to the breakup and what you might need to work on in future relationships. It's also important to look at your behavior in the relationship. Were there times when you could have communicated more clearly? Did you sometimes let your emotions cloud your judgment? Did you neglect your own needs or boundaries? Again, this isn't about blame but about honest self-reflection. By recognizing areas where you can improve, you're setting yourself up for healthier, more fulfilling relationships in the future. Consider keeping a journal during this process. Write down your thoughts, feelings, and realizations. Over time, you might see patterns or have aha moments that provide valuable insights. Another powerful way to learn and grow is to seek outside perspectives. This could mean talking to trusted friends or family members about your relationship. They might have observed things that you overlooked. Just be sure to choose people who can provide honest, constructive feedback, not just those who will agree with everything you say. You might also consider talking to a therapist or counselor. They can provide professional insights and tools to help you process the breakup and work on personal growth. 4. Set new goals. After a breakup, it's easy to feel aimless and lost, like you've drifted away from your usual path. But this is an excellent opportunity to set new goals and find new directions. Think of it like resetting a game. When you lose a level, you're not starting over from scratch, but gaining a chance to improve and try new strategies. Setting new goals can help you regain a sense of purpose and control. Start with small, achievable goals that you can build on. Maybe it's something like joining a new club, learning a new skill, or focusing on a personal project you've always wanted to pursue. The key is to find something that excites you and gives you a sense of accomplishment. Take some time to reflect on what you really want for yourself, independent of anyone else's expectations or desires. Start by making a list of things you've always wanted to do but never found the time for. Once you have your list, prioritize it. Which goals excite you the most? Which ones align best with your values and long-term vision for your life? Choose a few that really resonate with you and start breaking them down into smaller, manageable steps. As you progress, set more ambitious goals. Each small achievement is a step forward and deserves recognition. 5. Talk to friends. In tough times, friends can be your greatest allies. Talking to friends is like having a trusted team to support you through a rough patch. They can offer a listening ear, provide comfort, and give you a different perspective. But it's important to choose friends who genuinely support you, not just those who might fuel negative feelings or gossip. Look for friends who listen without judgment and offer encouragement. Start by identifying your support network. These are the people you want to lean on during this difficult time. When you talk to your friends, be honest about what you're going through, share your feelings, your struggles, and your fears. Consider setting up regular hangouts or calls with friends. Having these regular connections gives you something to look forward to and ensures you're not spending too much time alone with your thoughts. It's also important to be open to the advice your friends offer. They might see things about your situation that you can't because you're too close to it. Of course, you don't have to take every piece of advice, but consider their input carefully. They have your best interests at heart. 6. Give yourself space. After a breakup, giving yourself some space is necessary, both from your ex and from overwhelming situations that might trigger painful memories. It's like pressing the pause button in a game to take a breather and regroup before jumping back in. Taking space doesn't mean you're avoiding your feelings, it means you're giving yourself the time and distance you need to heal. This could involve limiting contact with your ex, taking a break from social media, or finding a quiet place to reflect and recharge. It's about creating a boundary that allows you to focus on yourself without external pressures. One of the most important aspects of giving yourself space is limiting contact with your ex. This can be challenging, especially if you are used to communicating frequently. However, maintaining constant contact can hinder your ability to move on. Agree on a period of no contact. This gives both of you time to adjust to your new reality and start healing independently. Social media can be particularly tricky after a breakup. Seeing updates from your ex or mutual friends can trigger painful emotions and make it harder to move forward. Consider taking a break from social media platforms, or at least unfollow or mute your ex and any accounts that might upset you. Use this space to focus on self-care and personal growth. Spend time doing things that make you happy and help you relax. This is also a great time to explore new interests or rediscover old ones. 7. Stay calm. It's normal to feel like everything is spiraling out of control after a breakup. Emotions like anger, sadness, or frustration can hit you hard, and sometimes you feel trapped in a whirlwind of thoughts and feelings. But staying calm is key to getting through this tough time, and that's where Stoicism can help. Imagine your emotions are like a fire. The more you feed the fire with negative thoughts, the bigger it gets. If you keep thinking about how unfair things were or replaying the breakup in your head, the fire burns brighter. But Stoics teach us that we can control how much we feed the flames. By staying calm and recognizing that you can't change the past, you start to extinguish the fire. Staying calm doesn't mean ignoring your feelings. it's about recognizing them without letting them take over. One Stoic technique is to pause and reflect before reacting. If you feel overwhelmed or angry, take a deep breath and remind yourself that emotions are temporary, they come and go like waves. The more you practice this, the better you'll get at staying composed during emotional storms. Stoicism also teaches us to focus on what we can control. You can't control what your ex did or how the relationship ended, but you can control how you respond. 8. Find new interests. After a breakup, there's often a massive gap in your life where your relationship used to be. You might feel like you don't know what to do with your time now that you're not spending it with your ex. This is normal, but also an opportunity to rediscover yourself and find new interests that bring you joy and excitement. Think of it like this: you've been given the chance to explore parts of yourself that you forgot about or didn't have time for before. What hobbies or passions did you have before the relationship? Is there something you've always wanted to try but haven't yet? Now's the time to dive into those things. Exploring new interests doesn't just distract you from the pain of the breakup, it helps you grow. From a Stoic perspective, finding new interests is about channeling your energy into things you can control. You may not be able to change the fact that the relationship ended, but you can control how you use your time moving forward. 9. Avoid bad habits. One of the most dangerous traps after a breakup is falling into bad habits. When you're feeling down, it's easy to turn to things that provide quick comfort but aren't good for you in the long run. This could be anything from binge-watching TV shows all day, overeating junk food, or even more harmful behaviors like excessive drinking or smoking. At first, these habits seem like they're helping, they take your mind off the pain, and they offer temporary relief. But here's the thing: they don't actually solve anything. In fact, they can make you feel worse in the long run. The more you rely on these bad habits, the more they take control of your life, and the harder it becomes to break free from them. Stoicism teaches us to avoid excess and focus on what truly benefits us. Engaging in bad habits after a breakup only distracts you from the real work of healing and growing. Instead of turning to unhealthy behaviors, focus on activities that help you feel better, like exercising, spending time with positive people, or pursuing creative projects. Don't beat yourself up if you notice yourself slipping into bad habits. It's normal to struggle after a breakup, and everyone has moments where they feel like they need something to numb the pain. The important thing is to recognize when these habits are taking over and make a conscious effort to change course. 10. Think positively. One of the hardest things to do after a breakup is to stay positive. It feels like everything's falling apart, and finding the silver lining seems impossible. But this is precisely where Stoicism can help. Thinking positively isn't about pretending everything's fine when it isn't. It's about shifting your focus to what you can learn from this experience and how it can make you stronger. Think about it: breakups always come with a lesson, no matter how painful. You learn more about yourself, or realize what you truly need in a relationship. The key is to stop seeing the breakup as the end of everything good in your life and start seeing it as a stepping stone towards something better. One of the core ideas in Stoicism is that nothing is inherently good or bad, it's all about how we perceive it. If you keep thinking of the breakup as a failure or a disaster, that's how you'll feel. But if you start viewing it as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement, it changes the whole narrative. You don't have to be constantly upbeat or happy, but practice gratitude for the things you still have. Focus on what's going well in your life, whether it's the support of your friends, the freedom to explore new interests, or even the fact that you're still standing firm despite the pain. Gratitude helps shift your mindset and keeps you from falling into a pit of negativity. Another way to think positively is to reframe the situation. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" try asking, "What can I learn from this?" Or "How can this make me better?" This shift in thinking helps you take control of your narrative and keeps you focused on the future instead of the past. Breakups are tough, there's no denying that. But every challenge we face in life offers us the chance to improve. The Stoics believe that true strength comes from how we respond to adversity. This breakup is not the end, it's the beginning of a new chapter where you can emerge stronger, wiser, and more in control of your life. Remember, you can't control what happened, but you can control how you move forward. And by applying these Stoic principles, you're not just healing from the breakup, you're growing into a better version of yourself. Ready to start your healing journey? Subscribe to our channel for more support and guidance on navigating life's challenges with Stoic wisdom. Don't forget to like and share this video with anyone who might find it helpful. See you next time.